Alright, I got about 3 or 4 videos I'm probably going to do, probably not all on the same night. I might at least knock out one, maybe two tonight. We'll just see. I was talking with an individual the other day, and they say that they're big Trump supporters. Okay, that's fine. He's got the picture of Trump sticker on his passenger side door, acting like Trump's riding with him. He says he's a Trump supporter, big Trump supporter. Well, he doesn't like law enforcement. He despises law enforcement and judges. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem with your support with Trump then. Because how can somebody support Trump but not back the blue or law enforcement in general? Now, don't get me wrong. He's had his bad experiences with the law. A lot of it because he brought it upon himself, and he refuses to admit that. And then you question what was it about or whatever, and they explain it, and it was about he was breaking the law, and when you tell him, well, you broke the law. Well, I don't agree with that law. It's not about if you agree with it or not. It's still on the books. Well, I don't agree with it. It doesn't matter. So you can't support Trump and hate law enforcement. It doesn't work that way. Trump fully supports the law enforcement. Now he knows that there were some bad apples in certain departments, and I'm sure they've been, those departments have cleaned house now. And there are some judges that are bad because they're Democrat-supported judges because they're getting a kickback. So yeah, I mean we know that that's possible. He's not supporting. Trump doesn't support every judge. He just supports the ones that do their job. Don't try to act like a president. Act like a judge. But yeah, it baffles me how somebody that swears they support Trump, but they don't back the blue. And this all came up because, well, I'm prior law enforcement. I did a small little stint. Didn't like what I dealt with. Didn't like the politics. It's kind of like a lot like the politics of the military, which that's fine. I mean, I'm not knocking military or law enforcement or anything. I mean, half my family on my dad's side was law enforcement, and through the military. And then when they got out of the military, they would do security gigs and things like that to make some extra money with their retirement from the military. But yeah, I just don't understand how anybody. I don't get it. You can't support Trump and hate law enforcement. It's not how it works. Because if you hate law enforcement, you might as well say that you hate Trump too. You're lying to yourself. They didn't like me. Well, I haven't said that to him yet. We've talked about some things, and I've told him, I said, I just don't see how you're a Trump supporter. I think you're faking it. And he, okay, I'm hanging up now. I bet you are. Because a true supporter would defend that. They would defend themselves. It ain't about arguing. It ain't about debating. It's about setting the record straight. So, yeah, I just thought I would share that. I've been thinking on that for days. I thought, you know what, I need to do a video about that. Because that's going to be an unusual experience. I'm sure some of y'all have had those same type of experiences. But typically, if you don't like law enforcement, then you don't like Republicans. Even conservative Republicans. Or especially conservative Republicans. So, with that being said, if you want to put a comment down at the bottom about your experience, that's fine. Either way, though, for right now, I guess that's it on that subject. We'll make this video kind of short, I guess. Guys, take care. Be safe. And, yeah. Go share that with somebody else. If you find that unusual or find that a surprise, go share that with other people. So anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.